Hello people, the CV3J here again, getting back to the Kumajo Densetsu Perfect runs. Next up, we're moving on to the Sunken City of Poltergeists. First thing we have to deal with are these bone scimitars, and beware of items that can drop without warning. I've had that happen actually a couple of times here so far. When an enemy dies, you actually want to wait until they completely disappear so you can at least see what item they're going to drop. Then you can continue on. Now we're going to fight some fishmen. These ones are easy to get by, though. They get more irritating later on. And that one almost got me. I'm actually surprised it didn't get me. One last bone scimitar to get by. Until the cliffside entrance, that's the last one we'll see. Now for this next section, I'm going to switch to Grant because his troll size lets us get by the Skull Dragon. The second one's more irritating, but this next room isn't to underestimate. We have to deal with bats in combo with fishmen. Great fun! Yeah, I absolutely despise these things. Because they choose the most random directions that they could possibly come up with. Okay, until part 2, yeah, this place is divided into 2 parts. The fishermen will appear there, but those ones are easy. We got by the first Skull Dragon, now it's time for the second. Here we have to perform a very pixel-perfect jump. It still didn't get me. That one's really tough to make. I'm surprised they even did it again. You gotta be very late. You gotta be very weight light on the... You gotta be feather light on the key there. This one we can actually climb over and ignore it. This one, we have no choice but to fight, because it's in our path of destiny. Hopefully it'll drop hearts for us. I really hope it does. And it didn't. Oh well. Another pointless money bag that we don't need. Now as a stopwatch there, don't even think about getting in unless you're using Alucard. That's the only sub-weapon he can hold. And as you noticed, both characters get to hold separate weapons. And we're gonna let the dagger commit suicide. The last Skull Dragon in the game, we can just bomb with Holy Water just to get our bloody revenge on that very pixel-perfect jump. Now it's time to deal with the Bone Dragon King. He isn't too bad if you know how to deal with him. He actually does the most damage in the body. And once he gets down to 2 units of life, he will escape. Now this place will start to flood. Now it's time for part 2 of this stage. We're pretty much racing the water. We have yet more fishmen to deal with, but these aren't as much to worry about as the ones in the previous part were. These ones aren't too bad to get by. Your only enemy is yourself if you mistime your jumps. Now, I'm going to go this way even though there are stairs. This is just so I can challenge myself a little bit so we can get an extra life. Now you do need to time this correctly, and I think I've already failed this. Once you touch the water, you're dead. Okay, maybe not. Now we're automatically transported, much like stage 8, the main hall. If you use Grant or Alucard, you can take a shortcut through there. But now it's time to deal with the last of Bone Dragon King. And it's pretty easy, I gotta admit. He can't damage us at first, so just stay back here, just whip him once, and he's done. I'm not gonna lie, this place gave me quite some pain. You'll see in the outtakes. There actually will be some spots where I will be forced to take a hit. Now I have to deal with bats in combo with fishmen. Great fun. Not. See? Oh, this place isn't fun at all. I hate it. Because everyone loves fishmen. You know what I do. And I love them too. Now we have to deal with bats in combo with fishmen. Great fun. Yeah, don't even get me started on how much I hate both these enemies so much. Thank God, I hate these things. We will bomb it with holy water, so we can get our great bloody revenge against that. But after all that, the boss is surprisingly easy. And that just makes me laugh. This guy gets caused the most damage, believe it or not, in the body as opposed to the head. And oh god damn it. Why? And now it's time for Bone Dragon. This guy's pretty easy. But he causes a bunch of lag, and that can mistime your jumps. See? He's pretty easy, but he causes a bunch of lag, and that can mistime your jumps a lot. Unlike all the other bosses in this game, the most damage can be inflicted to him in the body, whereas all the other ones, most of the damage can be inflicted in the head. Ah, god damn. Yeah, don't even get me started on how much I absolutely hate these things, because they can drop these items without warning. And, oh my god! Don't even get me started on how much I absolutely despise these things! Ugh! The boomerang! I got fooled by an item, see? See how many times I got fooled by that? I don't even have to say it. Man, I hate bats, and I hate them when they combine them with fishmen. Fishmen are easily... That one again! This guy actually takes the most damage in the body. He does damage on the body, though. This guy isn't too bad. It's actually pretty easy if you know how to deal with him. I'm just gonna go over here so we can get a 1-up. I'm just gonna test my skill here. And I think I am trapped. Yeah. So yeah, sorry if I was acting a little abnormal in the middle of recording. It's because during the practice run, I've had probably about 30 outtakes as opposed to about 13 or 14 here. So that's why I was a lot, because there are these sections that I really hate, and it was pretty much all the exact same spot. So what we learned from this experience, I actually give this god-awful nightmare, as I so called it, a 3 out of 10. If there's any point of difficulty at all, it's the fishmen, the second room that has them in combo with those bats. I hate that room. Not only that, but that pixel-perfect time jump of that second bone dragon, skull dragon, that's what it is. And yeah. The stage overall isn't too bad. The skull dragons are the main focus. The first one you don't even have to fight. The second one you need to do that pixel perfect jump. The third, fourth, and fifth one are in no way difficult to get by at all. The third one, you could just climb over it and don't have to fight at all. The fourth one, you have a safe spot to help you out, where he can't even hurt you. And the fifth one, you can bomb holy water on it. So it isn't too difficult. But again, the bats and the bats, fishmen, and that pixel perfect jump are just the veins of my existence in that stage. Then you get to Bone Dragon King. He is really easy. He takes the most damage in the body, and probably takes almost, or if not, maybe about a third of his life every time you hit him there. In the head, it's just a lot less, at least from what I've noticed. And where the water completely rises upward, the fishmen there aren't too hard, but you do have to pay attention to the crumpling blocks. And would you believe that the second phase of Bone Dragon King, all you have to do is whip him once and he's dead? I could be wrong, but I think the dagger kills him in one hit too. I could be wrong though. But anyway, 3 out of 10 is all I can really give this place. But, oh man, the toughest is yet to come. There's only one stage left. Next up, the cliffside entrance. That one is a complete and total exercise in patience, and I'm gonna need a lot of practice with that one. It'll take me a while. So, yeah. The cliffside entrance is known as one of the most frustrating stages in this entire game. I saved that one for last for a reason. So, yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of practice and it'll take a while. So with that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the cliffside entrance. Dear God, I'm not looking forward to it. But it's my choice, so I'm gonna do what my decision has made me done. This is the Fred32 signing out, aka TF32. And I'm signing out, and have a great night. Also, don't forget to check out my TF32 review channel. My second channel that I made. I'm gonna be uploading videos there due to length issues. But anyway, this is TF32 signing out, and have a great night.